Cooper III in the silver trunks. And if striking is knockout victory! Down goes the action man! Ray Cooper III!
Gotta watch out that he's not going to be taken down.
Big power! And there it was, as Ray Cooper III says aloha and good night. Wow!
Here is your winner, $1 million, and the new 2019 PFL welterweight champion of the world, Ray Cooper III!
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the belt.
And today we have a phenomenal episode. I'm joined by professional MMA fighter Ray Cooper III. He fights for the PFL in the welterweight division, and he's got a massive fight coming up against Rory MacDonald in the main event on August 13th. That's on a Friday in Hollywood, Florida. Man, just off the jump, how's your day been going so far?
Hey, how's it going? It's been going good. Thank you for having me on.
Of course, man. You just want to jump right in to the fight and just talk about the fight. How has training camp been going?
Good. Same as always. It's just another opponent in my way of getting back to the finals, and he's just another guy that I'm not gonna run him over.
Yeah, love to hear that. Yeah, I'm super stoked for it. When will you leave Hawaii and head to Florida for the fight?
Leave this Sunday.
Nice. And how long does it usually, like, is it hard for you to acclimate to the time because you're in Hawaii right now and it's a 6 or 7 hour difference? Is it a little hard for you to acclimate to the time?
No, I stay on my own time. I don't adjust to the time zone over there. I stay on my own time, training by my time. I usually train back at home, and it works out for me good.
Do you have a decent amount of friends and family making the journey over with you to watch it?
Yeah, quite a few. We have a little. I think it's not open to the public, but we can have some fans. So a little bit of them coming. Nice.
And how do you view Rory as an opponent? I mean, he's a super notable fighter. He fought in the UFC for a couple of championships. How do you view him as an opponent?
He's nothing new that I haven't seen already. Yeah, I don't really see him as any threat to me. I could beat him everywhere. My wrestling is better than his. He's not gonna stand and trade with me, so. Yeah, he's just another guy that's in my way of retaining my title.
Mm-hmm. And as far as the main event, this is your first main event, right?
It's my first main event of this season.
Of this season? I mean, how amped are you to headline the card? I mean, it's going to be on ESPN next, like I said, next Friday, August 13th. How excited are you for that exposure?
It's just like any other fight. I really don't care where I'm at on the card. I'm just excited to fight and fight Roy and make everybody know that UFC fighters is not that great if they try coming to the PFL and try to act like they're the big dog. But yeah, I'm normal.
How do you mentally like get yourself ready for a big fight? Like obviously throughout training camp, you're physically getting ready, but when the clock is ticking and your day's out, is there anything that you do to like calm yourself down and stay focused on the game plan?
No, I just train, get ready for the weight cut. The first fight is the weight cut, and I don't really psych myself up until I'm ready to get into the cage. Other than that, it's my job. It's his business. It's what you have to do. And yeah.
Do you have any like pre-fight rituals that you usually do, like the day of the fight?
No, I don't really do any of that kind of stuff. I don't believe in that. I'm just going down.
You're just there to scrap, bro.
Fight. Yeah.
So what's just like a normal fight day for you? Like obviously you said you stay on Hawaiian time, so you're not going to bed any differently or anything like that. But like, when do you wake up? Like how many hours before the fight? When do you usually head to the arena? Do you eat a meal before or how's it go?
Yeah, I sleep all the way to the event. So I really don't eat I don't eat anything before the fight. I eat everything the day before because I stay up all the way to the next day. It's 7 hours ahead, or 6 hours ahead. I'll stay up the whole night and sleep on my time, and then sleep all day to the event, and then go to the event.
You bring like an Xbox with you or anything? Like, do you like to kill time? Do you like watch TV, watch movies, video games, or anything?
Yeah, I bring my PS4. I play video games. I'm a kind of big gamer. I play all the time.
What games do you play?
Usually play For Honor. I don't know if you know what game is that.
Mm-hmm.
For Honor and Red Dead Redemption.
That's a great game, bro. Red Dead Redemption is a phenomenal game, bro. I haven't played that in a minute,
Yeah.
but you ever play like sports games like Madden or 2K or anything like that?
When I was younger, like in intermediate and high school, I used to play that, but I'm really not into those games. I'm really into hand-to-hand combat fighting games.
Yeah. Now, on a more like deeper question, what are some life lessons that you've learned throughout your years doing combat sports? Because you grew up as a wrestler and then at 18 transitioned into MMA. Is there anything that you've learned from MMA that you can apply elsewhere in your life, like the discipline aspect?
Yeah, wrestling taught me to always work hard and train hard. Nothing comes easy and nothing is ever given to you, and you have to go get something if you want it. You cannot just wait around for something to happen or some miracle to happen. You gotta work your butt off and work super hard if you really want to obtain the goal that you want to do. So, yeah, just working hard every day, consistency, doing the same things. This is just like a regular job. You just gotta keep doing the same things over and over again, and it will show. The consistency and the work you put into your craft, it will show. And yeah, just dedication and hard work.
Mm-hmm. And I read online that at 18, before you turned pro, you had a wrestling scholarship offer. Was that an easy decision for you to forego that scholarship and turn pro in MMA, or was it a relatively easy decision?
Yeah, it was an easy decision. I wanted to wrestle in college, but not as much as I wanted to fight. I wanted to wrestle too. I wanted to wrestle in the Olympics, but that changed course real quick. I had a girlfriend and I had a kid on the way too. So it was I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave the island anyways too, because I'm an island boy and I really had a hard time leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was just an easy decision, and I wanted to fight from when I saw my dad fighting in the 90s. So that was an easy decision.
So obviously you've lived in Hawaii your entire life. Do you surf at all?
Yeah.
That's
surf
it.
all the time.
You do? You have
much,
like
not as much as I do now because of training, but I usually go all the time.
Mm-hmm. And real quick, back to the fight. What's your prediction? If you had to give us like an exact prediction, round and everything, what would you say?
I always want to finish the fight in the first round, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to knock him out in the first round, but if it doesn't, I can go all rounds. I can fight all night long. So, and he's gonna be in the world for hurt the whole fight. So, yeah, but I'm looking for and hunting for a first round knockout.
Yeah, PFL champion, fighting the main event. Do you eventually want to take your career to the UFC and test out the opponents there or the competition?
I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll see. But right now, I'm fine where I'm at. I feel like I'm making way more than any UFC fighter will be making with 3 years with the company. So yeah, we'll see later on. I don't know if things may happen. We'll see. But right now, I'm fine.
Yeah. Is there any people in other organizations? I mean, obviously you're confident you think you can beat every person regardless of promotion, but is there a fight in the welterweight division, whether it's Bellator, UFC, or PFL, that you really want to test against or test your skills against?
Yeah, I want to fight the welterweight champion of the UFC, Maher. I feel like I can out-wrestle him. His background is wrestling. I feel like I'll wrestle him and I'll strike him if he wanted to stand. But he likes to stand and trade. But I think if I hit him clean a couple of times, I don't think he'll be standing. But I'm a real fan of him. He's a great champion. But I really want to test my skills against him, and I feel like I'll knock him out.
Do you watch a lot of fights, or do you usually just like stick to training camp? Or are you watching shows as they're going on?
Yeah, some shows I watch, like the guys I like to watch, like the heavyweights, and my cousin fights in the UFC, and ever since some of the old school guys left, I stopped watching as much, but I watch it.
So you said heavyweights. What do you think about this weekend? Ciryl Gane against Derek Lewis for the interim title. Who do you think is going to win that?
Well, it's gonna be a good fight, but I like Derek Lewis. I just like the way he hits, and he's awesome.
He's the man, bro, and he's hilarious. I mean, when you give him a microphone, bro, like you don't know what the hell is going to come out of his mouth, but you know it's going to be funny.
Yeah, he's super cool and he's funny as well.
Do you ever think like see people like talk a lot of trash or like anything on the mic to promote the fight and think that maybe you should do that, or do you just try to just stick to the fight itself and not necessarily worry about promotion and things like that?
Yeah, I really don't worry about that. I feel like guys just do that for talk, because most guys just talk, and they can't really back it up in the ring. Most guys when they fight real fighters. So yeah, I don't really I don't really care for that. I don't really care what anybody say, because when I get in there and I punch you in your mouth, then we'll see if you're talking after that.
Exactly, man. I mean, a lot of guys just they just say it to build up the fight, not knowing that the other guy on the other side of the arena the other side of the ring is just taking that to heart, and that they're going to beat out of you and use those words and stuff against you. So I don't know. I wouldn't be rocking with the trash talk either, honestly. I would just be focused on the goal and getting the knockout, like you said.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years? I mean, I know you said PFL, you get like paid better there, but just as like a 5-year layout plan, do you see yourself fighting for like many, many more years? Do you have a lot, like, what are some goals and things that you'd like to achieve before your career is over?
Yeah, I don't ever see my career ending. I will keep fighting till my body breaks down, or I cannot do it anymore. And that's like, I'm never ever gonna stop until then either. So in 5 years, I still gonna be fighting. If I'm with the PFL, I'm gonna be the champion for the next 5 years. And yeah, that's my goal as of right now, to keep winning this PFL title and keep winning these $1 million checks. And yeah,
stacking bread, bro.
Yeah,
of course, man. Well, what are the sports that you like to watch?
I like watching indoor racing. I don't know if you know, riding dirt bike and motocross. And yeah, that's pretty much all I like to do.
So who are a few athletes that you look up to? I mean, they could be retired, it could be from way back in the day, or it could be athletes that are still competing now. Any sport. Who are some people that give you inspiration?
My dad, and probably BJ Penn back in the day when he was fighting. And yeah, it's pretty much the only two guys. And my uncle there, my uncle used to fight too. And Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao, dude, I can't wait for him to fight against Errol Spence. That's gonna be a scrap.
Yeah, guarantee. And I hope he wins. I'm praying for him.
Mm-hmm. What are some things that you like to do in your free time? I see you said surfing and video games, but what are a few things you like to do to kill time?
Ride their bike. I usually do that every weekend. That's my main thing right now. Yeah.
Do you do jumps and tricks when you're doing that, or you usually just ride around the track?
I just ride trail riding, like enduro cross.
That's sick, dude. I wish that was like, there's not really a lot of land where I'm in Virginia. I mean, Southern Virginia, but I'm from Northern Virginia. There's like not a lot of places to ride, but definitely when I get older, bro, I want to get a dirt bike so badly. I mean, it's so sick. And you have to be like zoned in when you're doing it. Like you can't be, it's not like playing basketball where you can like play basketball with friends and be thinking about a million different things. Like you got to be locked in on that bike.
Yeah. Or you're going to pile up and it's going to suck. But yeah, I live on Oahu and we have plenty mountains and plenty trail riding. That is the best ever, I think. Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm. I see you got some ink on the side right here. Do you got any other plans for like getting tatted up, like as you keep going?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna after this season I'm hopefully blast my chest and my other arm and then my leg. Yeah, it's hard to get tattoos when you're training and get infected and stuff. So
Yeah. Do you have ideas already of what type of pieces you want to get? Like what type of artwork?
what was that?
I said, do you have any ideas? Like, can you tell us, like you said, you want to get your chest tatted up, like get a giant chest piece. Like what exactly would you want to get?
I don't know yet. We'll see. Probably my kids' faces or their names. I'm not too sure yet.
Mm-hmm. And now back to some MMA talk real quick. Obviously you said you're a big fan. What is one dream fight that you would like to see as a spectator happen at some point in our lifetimes?
MMA?
Yeah, MMA. It could be cross promotion, or it could be just one promotion, anything, any two fighters.
Oh, I don't know. That's freaking. That is a wide. I don't know. That's some good one. I think I already have in my dream fight. It happened. It was
it?
Fedor and Dan Henderson.
Dude, that was a scrap, man. Or I mean, like at least like the build up to it.
Yeah. And another one probably is Fedor and Vanderlei back in when it was at their primes. That would be a sick one.
I wish they had done Fedor and Brock Lesnar back in the day.
Yeah, Fedor would probably run him over.
Yeah, but it just would have been crazy to see two giants like that.
Yeah, it would have been crazy.
Yeah, I've always wanted to see GSP and Khabib. I just feel like both of them would just, that'd be interesting. I mean, who would you take in that, GSP or Khabib?
Khabib would out wrestle him. Yeah, it wouldn't even be a match, I think.
Yeah, he's so dominant, bro. I mean, like, there's really nothing you could do. I mean, once he gets you against the cage and shoots, and then the thing is his dominance on the ground. Like, you're not getting up. I mean, like, very few people have been able to at least get up, and then once they do, they're just right back on their.
Yeah.
So man, I'm pumped to watch you on August 13th, Ray. I mean, like, it's gonna be a scrap, man. It's gonna be on ESPN for everyone listening or watching. Is there any final messages you'd like to give to everyone that's listening right now in regards to the fight?
No, just tune in to ESPN August 13th and watch me move on to the finals and retain the title that I had 2 years ago.
Yeah, man, and get that knockout, bro. First round KO. Yeah. Let's see it. I mean, but you're here for a war either way. Everyone, scroll down below and follow Ray on Instagram at Ray Cooper III. Also follow my social media accounts. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please like and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe as well. Ray, thank you so much for joining me. I know you're super busy with training camp, and the time zone in Hawaii is a little messed up. So I really appreciate you taking time to speak with me. Yeah, for sure. And sorry about the freaking mix up, man. No, dude, don't worry about it. I mean, like we said, it's a 7-hour or 6-hour time difference, but yeah, I would definitely like to talk to you in the future. I mean, if you're down in the future, once you get a couple more wins and get that belt back and get that check and everything, and have a little downtime and you're not in camp, I'd love to do it again. Yeah, for sure. Guarantee. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, today was Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021, episode 62. I was joined by PFL welterweight defending champion Ray Cooper III. Once again, he'll be fighting on August 13th in the semifinals against Rory MacDonald. It's going to be a great fight, and we're all really looking forward to watching it. So thanks again, Ray. All right. Hello.